It's just a scar now. They managed to stitch it back together.
Hey Louie. Hey Maxie.
Hello, Hazel.
Could someone hurry up with the food? The king deserves to eat the earliest of hours.
We all deserve to eat together at the same time. We are the same. Are we not?
Mr. Marks, we've been over this. Your communist pish pop is a waste of my time. The people of France never stooped to a level of his illusion.
But they did, behead.
Anyways, let's just dine together like friendly old chaps.
Hush, villain. You should not even be able to sit at the same table as if royalty and him.
How dare you?
Dinner is served.
Thank you. Merci.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, more worker protests.
Another reason why things today have turned to mush. The workers are constantly on strike. There are barely any monarchies. I'm not the only one who's allowed to fly first class.
Lou, your wife is talking about how society is progressing.
She's absolutely right. Countries have taken up capitalism in which people make their own money. All money should belong to my wife and me, the king and queen.
Bloody hell. What we have now is amazing. Workers have rights, and people don't have to worry about where their next meal will come from. Children rely on their parents, and not to mention health care.
I do agree with you, Miss Abernathy. People have gained rights, and there's some equality, but Russia had it right with sticking with communism. Everyone should receive the same amount of everything. There's still poverty in today's world, but no! No one believes that communism would be best.
Because all power should be given to the king. Monarchies are the way to go. Not only that, you don't even believe in God.
Oh, whatever, Lou. All believing in God ever got you was a beheading.
Minnie, you only have power over the state, not religion.
Who told you to speak? Go into the kitchen and wash the dishes.
As a woman in today's day and age, I still have rights. The same rights as you, in fact. So why don't you get up and wash the dishes? Or is your tongue too big?
Other than my amazing communist plan, I do think that society has progressed. We see people who have disabilities or problems that are still being paid according to their needs. It is still taking from someone's hard-earned money, but I digress.
Society has progressed amazingly. People have been granted freedom of press and the right to assemble. We see workers rising up and starting their own movements to gain better wages. Some things people in my time were too afraid to do. Not only that, but freedom of speech. Movements like Black Lives Matter, rights for women, and LGBT rights makes me wish I was born in a time like this and able to experience how amazing it is.
Movements, movements, movements. All they ever brought was anarchy. I should have never allowed the third estate to join the assembly. Maybe things would have gone differently. You, the proletariat, the bourgeoisie, and the peasants. You're the reason my rule front is shambles. If one person is to rule, decisions will be made easier, and the ruler should have royal blood and not be an orange.
But if everyone contributes and works together, then everyone gets equal shares. People will not have to worry if they aren't dressed correctly for the occasion. Everyone will look the same. Everyone gets the same treatment, no matter where you came from or what background. No poverty, no social classes, no crazy, overbearing monarchs.
But at the same time, he can't argue that society has regressed, or at least stayed the same.
Boom!
Other than the whole monarchy thing, people are still oppressed and do deal with social issues. Not only that, but there still is the wage gap, which is a problem in today's society.
Very true. The wage gap is not only based off of gender, but one's racial profile. For every man's dollar, a white woman earns 77 cents, an African American woman earns 64, and a Hispanic woman earns 56. How can we say that society as a whole has progressed if we cannot let go of past beliefs on who's better?
We know who's better. The nobility.
Not only that, But connecting it back to my previous statement on the Black Lives Matter movement, we see that African Americans are still targeted for demise. Targeted because they are not wanted to rise by their Caucasian counterparts. Young men like Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and Alton Sterling all killed in cold blood just because of their skin color. And we see the LGBT community being stripped of their rights in some parts of America and having their simple existence be targeted in countless countries. 12 in fact. And not to mention the 1%.
Yes, the 1%. The only thing that proves society still holds. The people who worked hard and earned the money and are thriving. The people who have done nothing are receiving far less, as they should.
How can you think like that? People should not be treated better because they have more money than others. Everyone should be treated equally. We're all humans after all. What do you not understand? People deserve their rights and should be given what they need to survive. In today's day and age, what with all the technological advancements that we have.
How can you all continue to say these things with the struggling economies that surround us? The US is $19 trillion in debt, and the UK is $1.6 trillion in debt. Once again, Fallons, you say that society has progressed, but these countries are still in debt to others by, well, a lot.
While that is true, these countries are still continuing to thrive. They have great leaders put in place to solve these problems. Well, at least some of them.
Alright, I'm done skirting around it. I voted for Bernie Sanders, and I'm proud of it. Down with the big banks.
You imbecile, you filthy peasant!
And you are a heartless cur. Bloody royals, always believing they deserve power.
That's it! Vous avez le cerveau d'un sandwich de fromage. You smell like my left foot. The ground you walk upon dies just because of your stench. You make animals run the other way from the fleas and ticks that reside in your hair. You were raised by wolves in a dark, damp cave. You were born with soot stains lining your face. If I had a guillotine, I would not even use it on you because it would taint the blade. Just sitting at this table with you has made me lose money. Every time you speak, my eyes water from your breath.
That's it! Walks. Ooh, Jen, for the camera. Jen! Is Alexa kind of loud or no? 'Cause, like, that music. Oh.
How can you continue to say these things with
We're doing it again.
Break it down. And I'm here to say, it's not okay.